I'm going to go in deep into the pay plan and the power of the pay plan all the way, not only to starting out, when you make we make the first $20 or something like that, but all the way of what the potential, what we have here, because this is clearly an incredible opportunity. We've been talking about that. Many of you have talked to me all the time since basically we started, but right now is the right time. When we had the convention, before the convention, when we were talking to people about why they have to go to the convention, because there was a new stage coming up, or a new era, I would say that is going to get stronger next year, and we have to make sure that we are not left behind. But we have amazing products. We know that. The products are not in question. We are on the PDR. We have medical studies, things that third-party studies that most companies, 99% of the companies don't even have. The pay plan and the products work. The pay plan is what is going to take us there, not the product. There are companies that have had amazing products in different areas, and they disappear because they don't have great pay plan, they don't have great things. But we have amazing product, but we have also an amazing pay plan that's going to help us to get there. Okay, and of course the management and etc. And sharing the screen in a second. Let me make sure I have everything here. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna take my camera off because I want to make sure I'm not distracted. All right. Okay. And when I say the best compensation plan, I'm not saying it for hype. This is definitely the best compensation plan. And you're gonna see why, and many of you know that.
I mean, I don't have it. Oops. My screen is coming up, but it's not.
Hold on a second.
I don't know what happened with those. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's making sure I have the other screen ready in case I had to mute. All right. Okay, make sure you mute yourself. It's gonna be super cool. I know we are gonna talk about numbers. I know some of us are gonna say, "Wow, that's a lot of information," but is the reason. Hold on just a second. I want to make sure everybody's muted because I don't want to. All right. Okay. Now we are going to talk about all the ranks. The first one, we had the entry ranks, and interesting because well, we are going to talk about the entry ranks, and they go from distributor to qualified brand ambassador. And this is something very simple, but it's interesting how many of us sometimes don't remember exactly what that means. First of all, distributor. What is a distributor? It's when you sign up with $30. It's when a person doesn't have even the 100 points yet. That's a distributor. When a person signs up as a distributor, they can sell the products and they make money and they can earn PIBs, but they cannot accumulate volume. They cannot have the cycles. This is very important to keep in mind. A person can come into three, they can get the $30, they can sell the products, they can get the PIB, but they are not accumulating volume or anything like that. Now, this is not the ideal way to get in, and let me tell you why. Because from the point of view, we can say that, okay, we sponsor a certain amount of people, but if people are not coming with volume, we don't know if the person is going to stick around. And from the point of view, the pay plan, you're not going to make any money. Yeah, the distributor can make money by selling and by getting the PIB, but it's very important to understand that when the company does, for example, programs where, and next year we are going to see a lot of them, there are going to be promotions that are going to be based on when you sponsor people. People that do not buy at least 100 points don't count. Unless they are also counting people that you sell. In this case, it would be customers, but they have to buy everything, because when you sign up people with 30 points, $30, that's just the distributor sign up, you're not making any money at all. I found this challenge when I was in my first company. Now, at the time, I couldn't access the internet because we didn't have it. That was in 1990, probably around 1992. I have a guy that signed up and he was calling me. He said, I'm not making any money. I signed up like 40 people, da, 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 da. And I said, well, how can that happen? Now, the company pay monthly. It's why I couldn't see the volumes yet. And then I have to call customer service. And when I call customer service, I say, so-and-so signing up a lot of people. And he said that there's no, it's not making money or there's no, what happened? And the person said, well, he said, no, I don't remember how many people here. I was saying like 40, but we're a little less than that. But he said, of all the people, only one came with volume. Of course, you are not going to make money. Then in the same company, they have later they start having promotions for people, the people that sign up the most people. And again, somebody called me one time, I was not even recognized, and I signed up for like 14 people, and I noticed that the person that came in certain number sponsored less people than me, and I said, okay, let me check what happened. Again, this person has sponsored people with no volume. It doesn't count because historically, at the time I didn't know because I was new in network marketing, but historically, and I've seen it through the years, when people come with only the $30, the chance of somebody sticking is very small, very nil. And when I mean very small, and that's why it's not a good idea. Now, sometimes we say, well, at least get a position. But when you start sponsoring too many people saying, I just get a position, it's the symptom of something worse. We are not showing the whole opportunity. It may happen once in a while. You say, well, it's an exception. But when it's happening consistently, we are not going to have we're not going to have an organization moving volume because the majority of people are not going to order. And this is sad. And also, we are giving a false excitement about how we are signing up so many people, but in reality, if they don't come with any volume. And by the way, not only they don't come with any volume, but when I was in that company, it was something interesting. The auto ship, none of the people that were coming with $30 were in auto ship. That's even a worse symptom. Now, because auto ship is what keep the business together. It's like the glue that keep the business together. And people are not coming. That would be the smart ship in our case. But anyway, because customer commissions is the first one, 25%. I don't have to go deep into this. People come into the business. And the reason I have customer service, customer commissions right here is because as soon as we become a distributor, we can get PIBs and commissions. 25% that we can get paid next day, and we get the bonuses that are paid weekly. And each package has a bonus, but also, I forgot to put in the slides, you can put your own package together and you also get a PIB. And it goes from 25%, 22% on the volume, all the way to maximum, I think it's 25%. Don't remember right now. But that's when you put your own package together. Now, 3 brand ambassador, that's when a person accumulates 100 points. Now, see what it says in the qualification, 100 points in 52 weeks, and the 50 prior weeks. Although that's a slow way. It's why we have the package that are more than 100 points, or you can put your own system for 100 points. Because as soon as you have 100 points, you are a brand ambassador. You are not yet a brand ambassador if you have not accumulated 100 points. If somebody comes just with 60 points, they are no brand ambassador. Now, they start accumulating volume because at 60 points you are accumulating volume, but you are not going to be able to get cycles. You have all the benefits of a distributor as a brand ambassador. You get the PIBs and you get the retail sales, and it's a basic business foundation. But this again is the basic, very basic foundation. And now the next one is when you actually are qualified from brand ambassador. This is when you enroll one on the left, one on the right, and you have at least 100 points. I forgot to put that. And from this point on, you already can start getting cycles. Now I'm going to stop here for a second, because I want to make sure that everything is clear. Okay, anybody has any questions or any comment on this part? Because this is the basic, this is the foundation. of the business. Again, we sign up with $30. We are a distributor. In order to actually to be an ambassador, we have to have at least 100 points. That's why it's better to come with 100 points. But then after that, by the way, you are in ownership just for 60 points, and you start accumulating volume. But remember, that's why it's so important to sign up people with volume. Anybody has a comment or a question? This is the best time to ask questions when we are going through this.